Hello everybody, welcome back. I'm MrRedClaw. Welcome back to some more World of Tanks. But before we go into wide ahead, down below, like and subscribe. It does help out a lot. So let's get right into it. So right off the bat, you might kind of hear that I am a little bit ill. Have been for the past couple of days. Has kind of gotten a little, well, it's gotten better to be honest. Just my throat, as you can hear, is not really in the best of states right now. Honestly, when I recorded last, it was actually still quite decent, but now, well, I can speak, which is good. Today we are watching Nan-Foodle. I just keep getting confused because it would make more sense if it was Fan Noodle or something, because then it would be like two real words instead of just Nan-Foodle. But Foodle over here is played in the Thunderbolt, of course, the tier 6 American medium tank. There's one of many tier 6 American medium tanks, of course. What else is there? Let's have a quick look if we can. And there's of course the Sherman Jumbo, the Fury, the normal Sherman Easy 8, and the Thunderbolt over here. I'm just gonna have to take things a little bit slowly today, as the throat after a while does actually get quite bad. But there we go. Nan over there puts in a couple shots into the KV-1S, who was actually had 2 marks of excellence. I'm not really sure why he was pushing up so violently up on the hill, as I keep saying I want to keep calling him Fan Noodle instead of Nan-Foodle. But Foodle over here takes out the Type 58 and actually gets hit by the artillery, as he gets hit by the artillery for over 200 damage. So that is absolutely huge, and it's going to make a huge difference because of course lower tier tanks, of course, even after their HP buff, don't really have too much HP, and this tank doesn't really have the most amount of armor. And tanks at this tier do have around 2000 DPM, if not even more. This packing 1999, I'm pretty sure, or something around there. Yep, just that. So you can really lose those hit points really quickly. But Foodle over here taking a really important place on this map. The middle part of this map is probably the place, well, probably the most influential kind of place in the whole of World of Tanks. Kind of like talking about kind of like parts of a map and how influential it can be over a game. If you win the hill over here, you are most likely going to win the whole battle, because you can get shots on about 3/4 of the map, maybe even more, or maybe even like 2/3 to be honest, even pushing more of that. As Foodle over here, up to 960 damage, not really the best of games yet, but 2 kills. He's done what he had to do up until this point. He has secured the hill with the T-29. A couple of his other allies on the hill have fallen, but he is still here, still kicking, and that is really important, as he actually spots out the M4A1 and the IKV-103 pushing the western part of this map. He puts in, I'm pretty sure those were 3 shots against the M4A1, and spots the Jagdpanzer 4, closing him down below over here. I'm pretty sure the Jagdpanzer 4 slightly misses Nan-Foodle over here, as it looks like he is actually going to be going up on top of the hill, as Foodle over here spots the T-34 85M going on top of the hill. Luckily he bounces off of him, but he actually bounces the killing shot on the T-34 85, as the Jagdpanzer 4 comes up, actually bounces a shell that has a really dangerous 88mm gun, rams into him, doing 80 damage to him and actually 0 to himself. And the Leffe on his team helps him out by taking the Jagdpanzer 4 out, which could have maybe reloaded and put in another shot towards Foodle over here. Now, we might kind of see this video cut in a couple of places, as that is just because I really need to get a drink of water every so often, as my throat is kind of really bad once I've started talking over here. But Foodle's team of 5 tanks down, 1.7 thousand damage down. This isn't looking too good. Now, after that engagement against the T-3485M and the Jagdpanzer IV, Fudel is actually up to 2,000 damage now, and actually 1,000 damage blocked. Now, that is actually quite impressive, as this tank doesn't really have the most amount of armor, but I guess it has decent armor at 123. I actually don't realize that this tank has so good armor over here. The turret is 33.5 all around, as Fudel over here spots the AMX 1357. Now that is probably the last tank you want to see, as of course it has the 8-round autoloader with the 57mm, and it has a 1-second intra-clip reload. He pens 2 on Fudel, leaving him on 4 hit points. It's going to be really hard for Fudel to actually take out this game now, but I guess we're going to see what he can do, as the turret of this tank has 63.5mm all around, and the front of the hull actually has 123.5. That is actually a lot more than I thought it was. I thought it was around like the 60 mark or something. But I guess you learn something new every day, and to be honest, just really surprised by this tank. These kind of like mid-tier tanks, don't really know too much about them. It's mostly like the high tier tanks. As Fudel over here spots the M41 HMC, puts in 3 shots, killing the tier 5 American self-propelled gun, and luckily there's actually no team damage in this game anymore, because even the slight tap against the T-29 would be enough to kill him, and of course back in the day that could have happened. Of course, luckily now for Fudel over here that is not the case, as the T-29 has actually lost quite a lot of HP. Last time we saw him, or last time I kind of saw him, he was on 100% of his HP. Now he is down to below 100, which is not really too good, as they really have quite a lot of tanks to take, and actually the M41 on the enemy team takes out the T-29. Now Fudel actually gets really lucky over here. As I said, the turret, which I'm pretty sure the Tiger 131 hit over there, has 64, let's say, millimeters of armor all around, and now that Tiger 131 with APCR rounds has probably around 180, maybe even more millimeters of penetration. So Fudel getting really lucky over here, puts in 3 good shots to take out the Tiger. Now is left in a 1 versus 3. I'm pretty sure he was in a 1 versus 6 for a couple moments before he took out those couple tanks. 4,000 damage. What was that? 7 kills, 1,500 damage blocked. 3 tanks left to go: a Tiger 1, an M41 HMC, and a LFA. Someone is in the cap. The last time we saw someone around there was Tiger 1, and we saw both artillery shells coming from the south somewhere. So what is Fudel going to do over here? He's trying to use these bushes to spot the Tiger 1. Spots him. Is he going to put a shot into him? Yes, he is. But actually the Tiger 1, a really good player, he knew where he got spotted from, and he saw, of course, with the direction indicator where he got shot from, and puts in a good shot against Fudel over there with an APCR round. Unlucky for him, actually bounced off as Fudel was angled, and the Thunderbolt has enough armor on the side to actually not get overmatched by the 88mm on the Tiger 1, as Fudel takes him out. Now is left in a 1 versus 2 against 2 artillery pieces, but of course they don't even need to hit him to be able to take him out. Landing anywhere within probably a meter and a half, maybe even 2, will be enough for them to take out Fudel over here. What is he going to do? Of course there's someone over there, as the Leffer gets spotted, the M41 gets spotted. Now Thunderbolt, that's the tank's name. Fudel over there, I'm pretty sure got a little bit kind of sidetracked looking at the M41. He could have put in an additional shell into the left A before he even kind of went down, but I guess, you know, quite a stressful situation over here, doing so much damage in a tier 6 tank, and trying to go for a 1 versus 6 color battles medal, I'm pretty sure it was. Is Foodle going to be able to take this one out, or will it be a complete heartbreak for Foodle over here? Still trying to call him Fan Noodle because for me in my brain it makes more sense than Foodle, but it's his username and it's quite a unique username as he sets up an ambush even against this M41 HMC. Tries to track him over there, but it misses. Now, the ambush would have worked, but of course he was within the 50-meter proxy to the M41, so he spotted him before he even kind of saw him before he was even around the corner. Now he is going around, but will the M41 think that he hasn't seen the Thunderbolt in quite some time? Will he be going around and trying to flank me? That would be my thoughts against if I was the M41. As Foodle puts in a shot, it bounces, the M41 hits, but it looks like he actually hit the gun of the AMX 1357 that Foodle took out earlier, and he only gets splashed and stunned for a couple seconds before he used the medpack, and now he is still in this game with those 4 hit points that he has had for a couple of minutes now. 9 kills, 4,700 damage, and it's only that Leffe left. 1 shot into him will be enough to take out this game. Will Foodle do it? Where is that Leffe? As he spots the Leffe on his right, is he going to be able to take him out? Yes, he is. Puts in a quick shot against the Leffe to take out that 1 versus 6. Let's have a look at the post-game stats and let's see how well Foodle did in this game. So as we can see, an ace tanker, a column battles medal, a pools medal, Dimitri's medal for killing 3 enemy artillery in 1 battle, a leather slayers medal, a high caliber steel wall, a Spartan medal, and a Top Gun. You know, all of the medals, because it was just a wild battle over here. A little bit of luck, but a lot of skill from Foodle over here. 4,890 damage, 10 kills, 2,306 base experience. That is absolutely huge. Probably if he had about 500 less, he would have still had that ace. Fired quite a bit of APCR, resupplied that food, I'm pretty sure. So lost 7,500 credits, but I wouldn't really care if I lost that amount for such a great battle in a tier 6 tank. But for now, that is good. So if you guys enjoyed, like, share, subscribe. See you guys next time. Bye bye.